Hey guys, what's up? Let's rise up. Oh wait, hang on. I can't rise up, but I can play the song "Rise Up" because I don't want to be cut out the camera shot. I mean that would just be weird. Like, hey guys, this is "Rise Up" with Active Worship, and yeah. So rise up. Come on, everyone, rise up. Okay, that's standing up, by the way. Stand Up is the next song on this album. All right. So anyway, let's go. I'm gonna teach you how to play "Rise Up" today. Alright guys, so today we're going to learn quite a quick and simple song. It's Rise Up from Active Worship. If you don't know the album, there's all the information right there. Go check it out, our website. We've got a YouTube channel, got a Facebook channel, got an Instagram channel, got every channel on every channel. Alright, you can therefore from there find out all about Active Worship if you don't know who Active Worship is. But for all those who do know Active Worship, yeah, give it up, yay! Alright, so Rise Up is from Active Worship, and I'm going to teach you the song. I'm going to first give you the layout of, well, basically the structure of the song, and then after I've given you the structure of the song, I'm going to give you the chords for each piece, because there's two parts that I basically play, and I'm going to tell you which one I play where. Alright, so first of all, Rise Up starts with an intro piece, alright, like instruments, no singing. It'll go into a verse. It'll then, there's a drop, and then it goes into the chorus. Now what I mean is a drop. There's this, okay, that's a drop. The drop happens, that's when you know you're about to go into the chorus. You play the chorus. There's a turnaround. A turnaround is basically the intro, like the intro, but it's a turnaround. Then you do the verse, but in the verse there's two parts to the verse. In between those two parts there's a drop, so look out for the drop. When a drop happens, you don't play. In fact, we do a thing where we go, and then we play again. Alright, everybody in the worship team, pretty cool. Right, then, alright, then after those two, that verse, you go into the chorus. Then there's a bit of a, like this instrumental. Yes, chorus. Then, sorry, there's a turnaround. It's almost like there's the same thing that we sort of play in the intro, we play again. Then there's an instrumental piece. Then there's the African piece, just with the piano, we don't play. But then the second part of that bridge, we play. And then, yes, instrument. Then there's an instrumental with the guitar. And then there's a third verse. Yes, you know, we're keeping up with the third verse at the end. And then we will go into chorus. And then we'll end with a piano and this dee 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 dee. Okay. Right, so what do I play? Very simple. The whole song, I'm basically playing D, A sharp, and then I quickly sneak in the C there. What do I mean by that? It's like one or two beats. Okay, so here we go. So this is the chord. These are the chords. It's D, all right, A sharp, C. It's almost like this hammer on this like note to get to the back to the D. Alright, so there's two things I could be doing in the song. I could be picking, alright, like this. Actually there's three things, because the one sort of falls off the other one. Let me show you what I mean. So I could either be doing this. Another thing I do with the picking, where instead of the A and A sharp up here, I go down here, but I do this like, yeah, let me show you. So what do? I go D, 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 A sharp. So, in other words, I finish off this A up here, down here. So it's D, 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 A sharp, 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 C, D. Alright, and then the other third thing I could be doing is driving. Now, If you haven't watched any of my other videos, you want to check the other videos, because I give a tip where I play the fifth while I drive, which is just whatever bar chord you're playing to drive, alright? Even if you're doing like your minor or major, I basically add in the fifth just on top of the root note. So it just gives that, it gives a heavier, especially when you drive with distortion, sounds. Alright, so hear that. So that's what I do in the song, but for the purposes of this demonstration and so that you don't get confused, you know, watching me play the chords there on the screen, you don't get confused. Alright, so I'm not gonna play the root notes. Right, so let's kick it off. Alright, so what we're gonna do is I'm going to start with the intro, I'm gonna go into verse, I'm gonna do drop, I'm gonna do a chorus. Alright, and then I don't think I need to explain anything basically there. I will tell you what I play in each part. Alright, in fact, if you listen to the song, you can actually hear my guitar, so you should know basically what I'm doing there. Alright, so here we go. So this is Rise Up from Active Worship. By the way, it's off the As Above, So Below album. Alright, here we go. That's the drop. Now notice, I'm just palm muting. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Turn around. Chorus. Watch out for the drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Now the drop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, while if you've got a nice distortion here, it's going to drive, it's going to sustain. Instrumental. This is like the tune I was telling you. Instrumental I was telling you about. Here we go. Now it goes into this African piece, alright, with the piano that I told you about. After this, you'll see the second part of this. You'll actually, you'll hear the song will change slightly because the vocals is going to come out now. Thando is going to start singing her Zulu. Right. After this, we're then going to go into a picking. You're going to basically pick to support it. Alright. Wait for it. Here it comes. It's going to go into an instrumental now. You drive it. Drop. This is the third verse. It'll then go into a chorus, and then of course you can just end it right there. All right. So that's pretty quick. So that it's a little bit complicated. And as I always say, guys, get familiar with the song. I promise you. And even if, okay, this is what I wrote down, by the way. I sat. All right. You can't see it there, right? My exposure is not going to adjust. It's only my focus that's going to adjust. But even I sat down now and I prepared the song and I wrote down just to make sure I'm giving the right feedback, that I'm understanding the song correctly, and that I can give it back to you guys. Do the same. Sit down, listen to the song. Maybe you've taken notes now in this. Well, that's also cool. You can do exactly the same thing, but get familiar with the song. Listen to it a good 4, maybe 5 times, and then you'll see playing is going to be way easier. Okay, the worst thing you can do, and often what would happen is when I started first playing, I would play like a couple covers, you know, other songs and stuff like that, and I found that when I wasn't familiar with the song, no, wasn't going to happen. So yeah, I battle with that. So there's a good tip for you. Know the song, get really familiar with it, sing along with it, enjoy it, and then when you play it, it's going to be so much easier. All right, so there it is, guys. Catch us next week with how to play. We are basically done with this album. We'll be moving on to an older album, but I might even do some of the newer songs. Yes, the songs that we released this year, because there were songs released pre-released. Yes, that I will be able to. Yes, I think we will be able to play them. I don't know, but anyway, don't quote me on that. We're either going to go to an old album or we're going to go to a new album. Anyway, so guys, until next week, please remember subscribe to this channel, and also check out all our social. We're all there. We're all over the place. You'll also get notified when we do release new videos. So that's the bonus of it. And yeah, check you guys next week, and remember to share this, because like I said in my last tutorial, you never know whose passion it is to play guitar, eh? And you might just find that you sharing this video, you'll be igniting someone's passion to play guitar. Alright, so until next week, see you then. Toodaloo.